Hey, we're back. We're talking about flights. Because this summer will be the first time I ever fly by myself.
Oh yeah, no. Use Bell. See, they throw you out.
No.
That's okay. That shows.
Can I be invisible and move at the same time?
No.
Okay.
You gotta wait for them to like ignore you or fly. You gotta move and.
Thanks for letting me know. She's like hovering over my ass.
She takes
wants-
a second to get a little bit of action.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gotta like.
Okay, dust off. Gotta get ready for a go gun. But yeah, like.
So where are you flying again?
Well, I'll be in New York, flying back here for Tyler's wedding,
Okay, yeah.
and so I'll be flying, I guess, out of like JFK or something similar.
Yeah,
Is he gonna attack me?
No, if you run past him, he wakes up and you can fight him.
Okay. So
Or you can sneak up on him and first attack him. Or you can send Bombette in to bomb him, and that counts as the first attack. But also, you'll need to tattle him eventually, but...
I was kind of hitting the button to see if I could switch characters before the battle. Wow, did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jump on him.
When you fly on your own,
Yeah, I got him.
it is a little weird. I've done it more times than I thought I would. I flew a lot in college. I flew to, I flew several times.
Didn't you fly?
Between Houston, I flew from Houston to Oklahoma City once. Mm-hmm. I flew to Chicago. I flew to Denver. I flew to North Carolina. I flew several places by myself, which was a little odd to do. And but I kind of got used to it. And I'm flying to Virginia and North Carolina by myself again this summer.
For your camps.
Yeah.
Let's do health.
Yeah. Good thinking. It's been a while since we've
Done health, yeah. Can I go in that door?
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm 20, almost 24 years old. Is that...
You can't.
That's lame.
You'll get there. It's usable
So I
later.
can't right now. Okay. It's like I'm almost 24 years old. I feel like I can... I've watched my parents do... Oh, gosh.
Did you tattle already? Because you still...
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, then you don't need Gubaro anymore.
That's true.
I wouldn't try to use her on the...
I'll see if I can do it.
Yeah, I got fast track security on my flight to
You told me about that.
Colorado. That was cool. It was a little terrifying because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
It was just TSA people shepherding me through a separate line than everybody else, and I was like, I'm a white male. This is not supposed to be happening to me.
That's not privileged or anything.
Well, I mean, the only thing better if I was a white lady.
I don't know, man. Probably. I feel like... I want to say they have an equal number of guys and girls on TSA.
Look how, crazy.
Is this worth?
Yeah, I mean...
Let's try it out. Press A repeatedly. Okay. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to read before I actually do the attack.
So it uses 6 FP, but does 6 damage to everyone on the ground.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's a healthy chunk of flower power, though.
Yeah, I mean, it would be useful against, if there's a boss that has a lot of enemies on the ground kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. I'm just gonna...
You could bomb him.
Could, but first I'm gonna get the star piece. Way more important things. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about flying by myself. I think it'll just be...
Yeah. Well, it's just
part. I know how to get through.
It's kind of like the first time you drove by yourself, and you're even getting to school or home is is this right? Is this what have I really been paying attention?
I told you about the first wreck I was ever in, right?
No.
So it was literally. I want to say it was one of the first weeks I was. Oh gosh.
I almost wish I hadn't told you.
I kind of wish I did. I could get it again. Can I jump on these guys? No, I didn't think I could. But yeah, so this first week I was driving, and I don't remember how many days in, but it doesn't really matter. But it was was like, I was leaving for school, and because it was kind of in a rush, and I don't really know exactly why, but I had to go back to my house because I think I had forgotten something. And so I went to do a K-turn in one of those front-facing driveways that are kind of not really that common.
Yeah.
And when I backed out of the driveway, I was not used to how much power my car had compared to the test cars they have at the driving school. Mm-hmm. And so I backed right into a mailbox.
Yeah.
And so the thing that happened, I hit it and I was like, "Ooh, that was a little fast." And then I kind of hear a thud. I wasn't going that fast, but I hear a thud, and then I look back, and the last thing I see before freaking out is just the mailbox, fully intact. It split right at the base, just goes poof, and I was just like, oh my god.
You passed him. Yeah.
And I come home and I'm like, Mom, I just hit a mailbox. And she's like, oh, it's okay. Just, we gotta go talk to him and everything. And I was like, am I in trouble? Kind of was. But, the people who lived there were definitely Asian. And they didn't speak English that well. And they didn't really understand how mailboxes are not just they're they asked us do we just tell the postman to buy us a new one? It's no, you have to buy one and put it in.
Yeah. You're looking for Tubba because Tubba Blubba's invincible right now.
Yeah.
Well, he can't because if Tubba Blubba sees him, he'll get eaten. Mailboxes are kind of the bane of
teenagers.
When I first got my truck after.
Oh, sweet.
So this was even this is junior year. You gotta keep going in line.
Yeah. It's also both of them say remove an enemy from battle.
Yeah, they basically do the same thing. Well, no, bows will get rid of all of them. It's supposed to.
Oh, it's a runaway.
It has the chance on each one of them.
Ooh. Okay. Probably could have upgraded Bo because we're in the castle where she is.
Whatever. It's whatever.
But the compulsion is
it always keeps you one behind unless you go in the. Unless you go in the sewers. There's one upgrade block in the sewers in Toad Town that'll get you.
Okay. We might have to go get that after this castle.
Yeah. Anyway, when I first got my truck, it was right when Harry Potter 7. I can't remember if it was part 1 or 2, but it was probably part 2 because it was coming out, and I think that was coming out just as I was coming. It was just as I was coming back from being a summer camp counselor. So I got my truck right before I went, and I drove it down to the camp, and I spent 7-8 weeks down there, and then drove back up. And I had just gotten back, and this movie was coming out, and one of the first things I did was go over to my friend's house, because on the day that I was driving back was the day the movie premiered, and they were spending the entire day watching every movie up to the new one, we were going to go see the midnight premiere. And there was not enough room in the group car that they had. When I got there, they were on halfway through the last movie after my 9-10 hour drive. Mm-hmm. So we got there, and then there was not enough room in the group car, so I was like, hey, I've got this new car, and I just drove, I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
But I still was not very used to, because I didn't drive the whole time I was there at the camp. I just had driven 14 hours on the highway.
Which is pretty easy.
Yeah. But I had not backed out a pickup. The car I had before was an Alero, was a little...
I didn't know you had a car before that one.
I did. I wrecked it.
That sucks.
Yeah, that story, that's later. Anyway, as we were leaving to go, I was backing up in my pickup truck and backed into a mailbox, a mailbox. Mm-hmm. But it had rained a lot, and this mailbox was wood. It was just the top of it was wood, and I just kind of scraped it against the back, and it didn't damage the mailbox at all because it was so saturated with water.
Yeah.
But it just left a little scrape on the front. It was on the front. It was on the front right corner of my car. And so I just kind of went to the movie. And when I got home, my parents asked what happened, and I said, I don't know. We drove to the movie, and when I came out in the parking lot, it was there. And so we got it fixed, and we didn't have to do anything to the mailbox because it didn't damage. Like the mailbox had no damage. But yeah, that was it was within it was like the second or third time I had driven my truck.
Yeah.
And after just safely having navigated, several hundred miles of Texas highway.
Your pickup truck has not had a lot of luck.
Yeah, it was the first of many. I've been safe for a long time, okay?
Yeah, don't say that.
Hey, you can jump on them.
I wasn't even thinking. I just did it.
Well, you can, so good to know.
I don't know why it even matters, because I do the same amount of damage either way if I do it right. But I killed them all, so got a good amount of experience from that.
12 full star points.
Yeah, I know the feeling of, like, wrecking and, like, hurting your own car. But, like, most of my wrecks have actually not, like, you saw the scratch on the front of my car, and that was my fault. I hit Kinzer a little bit.
Well, and several of mine have not really been... Like, I have been in several I have admitted the ones that are my fault.
No, I hit it!
That's okay. It was throwing you out to the beginning, to the front anyway. That's where you were headed.
Oh, was I really? No, I was headed towards the top.
Oh, you had already gone back through the right side?
Yeah, I was going through the right side.
Well,
that's okay. Next time on replay, we'll backtrack into it.